Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans all around the world, let's talk some boxing. I gotta say, I'm impressed by what these older boxers are doing. I'm going to talk to you briefly about Donovan Ruddock versus Raymond Alubo. I think this is Alubowale. You're watching at the end of round 4, in which Alubowale knocked down Donovan Ruddock. Donovan Ruddock, of course, he's from Jamaica, and he's 51 years old. You're watching at a 51-year-old man. I think he was inspired by Bernard Hopkins to come back into boxing. Donovan Ruddock told us, at least he said after his fight, that he had been training for 7 years. But he was training to recoup, to re-enter boxing. And what you're about to see in the next couple of seconds is something so impressive by this 50-year-old man fighting a 6'5", 6'6" tall opponent who was beating the crap out of him, that I'm impressed to speak on it. I'm seeing the age of the older fighter. Gone are the days when 35 and 36 years old meant that a fighter was done for. Watch this. You gotta watch this. This is incredible. He just beat up a man who's half his age. Maybe he's a little older than half his age. Maybe he's about 35, 36 years old. But believe it or not, he knocked out that big dude. And I'm so impressed by what Ruddock did, not so much because I think he can beat a heavyweight, world champion right at this point in time. I don't think he beats Deontay Wilder. I don't think he beats Vladimir Klitschko. But just the fact that he came back and put on such a great performance. He moved a lot in the ring, and he did a lot of really fantastic work. Even though he was getting his tail beat, he was staying on the outside, bobbing and weaving, staying out of the way for a good bit. This man came back into boxing and produced that. He produced a knockout. This is a 51-year-old man, folks. This is no spring chicken, okay? This is not supposed to happen in boxing. Bernard Hopkins is 50 years old, and I believe Bernard Hopkins is going to have at least 4 or 5 more fights before he calls it a day with his career. Roy Jones Jr. is 46 years old, and over the weekend, Roy Jones Jr. got a knockout. I am saying to you that these feats are not things you just kind of look at and just shrug away. I know Larry Holmes and some other guys did some exhibit matches, but this is really impressive to see an old guy like this do something like that. And all it inspires me to say is never say never. Don't give up. Of course, be very careful at what you're doing. I mean, this is boxing here. But this principle applies to life. When Carson Jones knocked out Brian Rose, nobody expected him to do that. Here we have a 51-year-old man knock out a guy who was clearly beating him, who's bigger, stronger. He knocked him out. And these are things you got to think about. And the guy almost knocked him out in the round before. All I'm saying is, people, the same attitude these athletes and champions show you is the same attitude we must have in our lives. You don't give up. I'm gonna break something down to you guys. I'm 40 years old. I'm an old guy. Okay, I still have certain dreams that haven't actualized, but I can tell you something. It's never too late. And what this guy is showing is that it's never too late for you to make a comeback. Maybe you won't make it all the way to the finish line. Maybe. But I always say it's always worth to give it a shot than to not give a shot at all. And this guy is in the most dangerous sport in the world, and he made a calculated attempt at coming back, and I believe Donovan, Razor Ruddock, he's gonna go places. Strange as it sounds. I don't know how far in the heavyweight division. We'll have to wait and see. But he's gonna be a credible opponent for a lot of people because he has a lot of experience and he knows a lot about boxing. So that's all I gotta say for now. You guys have a great week and a great day. And you can always tune into my channel for more videos. I'll put the link to this fight in the comment section below. You guys have a great one.